line drive punt away. That's bounding to a halt at the 1. Perfection.
Dire straits indeed, Jim. This one just got, that's Coach Belichick said he's the best right now, and Kern did it. Tom Brady, maybe he comes back, maybe he doesn't.
Cruikshank downed it at the 1.
Bill Belichick.
How about this guy?
Tom together. Boy, can it really end? And when it does, Vrabel.
How about just the thought that you come back to New England, the first ever coaching opportunity in the postseason, and you could be the one to dethrone the dynasty, to end it.
The two of them together.
What it is.
Yes. I mean, we'll never see this run again, Jim.
Brady's pass is intercepted and returned for a touchdown by Logan Ryan, the former Patriot. He didn't drop it this time.
No, he didn't. Gets a second chance. And weirdly, I know this sounds crazy.
I know what you're going to say.
But I think that helped New England.
You were going to say that because they'd still be an 8-point game.
They were on the 1-yard line.
Right. I think you were going to say that.
They have a chance to return a kick now, which is more likely. I mean, I know that's great job, Tennessee. That's where you want to go down. That's where you catch that and go right down, right there. You don't take it to the house there.
You know what? They are wise to the way you're thinking, and they may.
I go for 2.
They're going to go for 2. I see Mariota on the field. I see Derrick Henry.
Yeah, they're walking out. They're going for 2. And I tell you, this right here is the right decision.
Brady, who threw a pick 6 last week against Miami, has back-to-back pick 6 games for the first time in his career.
I'm going to tell everyone right now that I believe Tom Brady's coming back to play. This is a guess.
Okay.
I think he's coming back to play. What I saw out of him, not only today, but when I watched him this year, he is not done. He needs help around him. Now, where he's going to play, is it here, is it there? That's whatever. I think he's coming back, and I think he's going to be very motivated to possibly show people
this will be a
that at that next stage,
timeout.
He's not done.
So timeout called by Tennessee. And they're going to go for the 2 to try to go ahead and take out that long shot possibility that you mentioned.
Well, it's exactly, and there's so many scenarios that came up today that were really, that's what you talk to your football team about, to know situational football, and you got to give New England credit. I mean, they got to 12-4 this year, and everyone thought they were really like all over the place. But then you got to give Tennessee credit too, right?
They were 8-0 though, New England, and then all of a sudden they went down to Baltimore, ran into a buzzsaw, and then played 4-4 the second half, rest of the way.
And usually they get better as the season goes on, and this is that 1 year it just wasn't.
Tannehill's in, gives it to Henry, and he is stopped.
So on a 2-point play, the clock does not
That's
run.
right, untimed down.
And normally we're always talking about the winning team at the end of the game, but this is a rare situation.
It's too big. It's so big.
It's 20 years of dominance, basically.
And the thing is, you don't know. You just don't know what's going to happen. In Brady's own words yesterday to us, I don't know. I really don't. We do know this. When he walks off this field tonight, he is unrestricted. He is a free agent for the first time in his career. Cannot be franchised. He can do whatever he wants. He said, who knows, maybe I sign a 5-year extension. He's always talked about wanting to play until the age of 45. He'll be 43 next August.
Oh. He's coming back. You lose a game like this, especially when he threw the ball the way he did. I mean, I know that not his best game, obviously, all that stuff, but he didn't get much help this whole year. And Tennessee, give them credit. They came into a place that doesn't happen very often.
Back deep, Edelman picks it up.
Here's what Music City Miracles in, right?
He moves straight ahead, loses the football,